Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be explaining how to customize your website on the Bizthom platform using the store designer feature. So what you're looking at right now is my website on the Bizthom platform. This is a demo website, so everything here is just demo stuff. But this is for just explanatory purpose, okay? Now I'm going to be showing us how to customize everything here, changing literally everything you want to change on the Bizthom platform. So we're going to open the Bizthom app, and then I'm going to tap on the more button at the bottom here, and then I would click on website, and then I would click on customize, and boom, here we are. We are on the website designer. Now, this is a really simple, literally drag and drop, designer. There's no need to write code. There's no need to understand code or anything like that. Everything you see here, you just tap on it and change it. Let me show you. So for example, let's say we want to change this picture up here. All we need to do is tap on the picture, and it opens up a bottom sheet for us to select layout and do a few other things. But because this sheet here is pretty small, I want to expand it so I have enough space to see everything here. I can just double tap here, or I can drag, like so. Now here we've got a number of options. There are several layouts, okay? And then I can change the text, the subtext. I could change the button text. I could change the button link, and here is the picture. So for changing the picture, to change the picture, we simply click on replace image. If I do that, it opens my phone gallery, and with that, I can change the picture. Now, a number of other things I could do, like I guess it's pretty obvious already, is just change the text. So for example, I can come and just type new law. I don't know why that came to mind, but yeah. And that's it. I don't have to do anything else. I can tap on this, and you can see that the text changes. Everything you do changes immediately. You don't have to click on a button or anything to save anything, right? Let's say I want to change the text here, the trending this week. I want to change it to something else. The same thing. I tap on this to open. There are several layouts as well that I can select in case I don't like that one. And here I can change the text from trending this week to whatever it is I want to change it to. Now, continuing, there are a number of other things I can edit. For example, this shop by category section, I can tap on it and of course expand this as well. Maybe we could even play around the layout feature. So there are a number of layouts here for that section, okay? And so there's an image grid, there's a horizontal scroll, there's a circles, there's a featured plus grid, there's a minimal, and text scroll. Now, if you like to see what they look like before you even apply them, you just tap on the section thumbnail, and it shows you what it's going to look like on the website. So for example, the image grid would appear like this, which is what we currently have on the platform, and the horizontal scroll would appear like this. But then what this means is that instead of showing all of the categories like that, you can actually scroll to reveal other categories. Okay, now it's the same thing. Circles, it shows the categories in circles. Okay, the reason why those ones are blank is because I don't have images on them. The same thing with featured grid. This one shows one big one big category, and then the other ones are very small. This is another one, minimal list, so just shows a list of the categories and then the number of products inside of them. This other one is text scroll, so I don't want pictures. I just want the categories as text, and people can just slide and see more, or click view more and see all of them. Something else you also want to know, if you have a collection, for example, that has sub collections, those sub collections also displays here. But in that case, when you tap on a collection, it shows the other collections underneath. For this test store, I don't have sub collections, otherwise that would have been obvious here. So if, for example, I decided on a particular layout, I can just click on apply layout. So when I do that, you see layout changed. If I tap on this, it changes the layout of the that particular section. If I want to change it back, I just tap on it, expand this guy, come back here to image grid and apply layout, and boom, it's back to the way it was. So everything literally is customizable. Same thing with this other section. And by the way, you can also hide a section. So you don't like it, you just open the section, click on the section, expand this guy, come back here, and these are the list of all the sections on that particular page. And in the case of that item, for example, which is this one, or rather that's another one, I think that would be this one. Yes, if I don't like it, I just come back here and I will tap on this eye, and the moment I do that, you see it disappears from the page. And it's the same thing for every other section you don't like. Now, something to mention is here you've got like the list of all of the sections, grouped by the parts of the page where they are displayed. So there's a header, there's a template, which is like the body of the website, and then there's a footer. So footer is what you see at the very bottom. Okay, let me show you. So everything here is part of the footer, and again, everything is customizable as well. But back to how this looks like. On the header, you've got the announcement bar, which you can hide or edit. So maybe you have like a list of things you want to show there. You can add them. For example, you could say free shipping, or you could say we've got a promo, or anything really you want to have at the top. And you can add as many as possible, and they will just appear as slides. Or you can select the layout that determines how you want them to appear. Some of them can vanish and come back, others can slide, or some of them have like next and previous buttons. Some of them split the announcement into like several columns and all of that. Maybe we're going to do like a video, diving into how all of that works. And then this is the menu. So this is where you have the links. Okay, the links that shows at the very bottom. That's where you have your logo and all of that. Now, talking about logo, if you like to change your logo, right now there's no logo here. If you like to add a logo or change a logo, you click on this color palette at the very top here. So you tap on it, you expand this guy, and then here you can change the logo. You can change the favicon. The favicon is a tiny logo that appears in the website's title on the browser. You can also change colors. Right now it's dark. The primary color is dark, so colors like the buttons and all of that will be dark. The background color is white. Text color is black. Typography, which is the font, so right now it's Inter. There's several of them. You can change them to see how they look like on the website and see the one you like. So both heading and body, they use the font, Inter font. You can also adjust the button style. So for example, you don't want the buttons to be the rounded as they are right now. You can change it to square. You can change it to peel. You can just adjust them and see what they look like on the page itself. Now you can reset everything. So for example, you're not comfortable with what happened here. You can reset everything on the page. You reset the presets, the theme back to default. You can also add like custom code, like maybe scripts in the head and the footer section. But this is for people who are a bit tech savvy. I wouldn't recommend playing around with that. So that's like a quick crash course, if you like, on how to edit or customize your store on the Bizthom platform. Something else I should add is you can also customize how individual pages look like. For example, if you have other pages on your store, you can, by the way, you can create a new page. If you tap on this, you can create a new page. We'll do a tutorial on how to do that. But let's say I want to edit the About Us page. So I'll tap on it, and then it changes to the About Us page. And here I can edit everything here. I can change the text, it's pretty much the same thing. I can change the image. I can change everything here, to whatever it is that I want. The process is also as simple as it is on desktop. So whether you're using a computer or you're using your phone, you can carry this out, anytime. Something else I should also mention is you can duplicate a section. So maybe you want to have that section duplicated. You can duplicate a section. You simply tap on it, open it up, and you tap on the duplicate button at the bottom, and that's it. It creates a copy. So you can see the FAQ is now, there's another FAQ with the copy inside. Now, something else you can also do is you can delete a section. You just simply tap on the delete button and you click remove, and that's it. It's gone. So that's it. If you've got any issues, feel free to reach out to support. and we're more than happy to help you set things up. That's it. Bye bye.